You all are aware? SSB is 5 days procedure. Okay. Followed by another 5 to 6 days of medicals, SSB medicals. So first day is your screening day. Screening day is, as the word says, it's a screening, wherein which you will be screened for your basic IQ. Whether you've got a basic IQ amongst to become an officer in the armed forces, you need to have some basic IQ. Now, you don't have to ask me, sir, what is that basic? Okay, there is a set percentage which is marked for a person to he should have a bare minimum IQ. So I hope you all know the full form of IQ. Now don't ask me, sir, what is the full form of IQ? Lal, hope you know the full form of IQ.
Yes, sir. Intelligence quotient.
Right, thank God. Don't feel bad, okay?
No, sir. Learning by mistake.
The one you know, the one whom you in a class, there may be few students, few students whom you think are the dumb, but they are the intelligent guys. So I can assure you, Lal, don't think, you may not know the full form of SSB, but once you comes to know, once you actually learn the procedure, you may be the guy who will clear the SSB. So we may think a person is really stupid. We may think he doesn't know the full form of SSB. That might be the thought process with which others would have been, thinking now. But guys, you mark my words, you will be surprised. Lal will be the person who will clear the SSB. So don't make, I'm not making fun of you, okay, Lal? So, there was a student, he was also a teacher from Hyderabad, from Telangana district, 2020. He couldn't speak in English properly. He was talking like, but he was very brilliant, very intelligent guy. And he took the advice, guidance, everything. Same like this way, I was helping him out through online. And but he was very intelligent. He was very sharp. His thought process were very clear, and he had that spark. His only weakness was his communication, but it was okay, okay to the mark, and he cleared it. He is now sub-lieutenant in Navy. Teja, Arun Teja from Telangana. Okay, so don't think that there were few who were asking me, who was that yesterday? Sri Lakshmi, who was that? Sarang, who was that? Who was telling me, sir, my English is not good? I forgot the name. Aditya, who was that guy?
Sir, Aditya.
Aditya, yeah. We had a practical session yesterday at Calicut Group NCC headquarters. We did some GTO practicals and all. Those who attended gained it. All are here, Sri Lakshmi? All those who attended the practicals are here? Any idea?
Not all of them, sir.
Okay. How was the practicals, Sri Lakshmi?
So it was very useful to know the obstacles and all, and the method, how to, the small tricks which you have said in the practical section. It is very useful, and we also go for the training individual obstacle, which is very challenging for me for the first time, and need to work up on my physical fitness, and it was very useful to know everything.
Okay, good. Diya is here? No? Diya is here? No. Diya? No. Any other boys? Acha, Hannah. Hannah. So you're watching movie? Hannah? Okay, fine. Dia is having background noise. Anyway, who else is here? Navneet, Sarang, Aditya, anybody here? Nobody is here. Okay, fine. So let's continue. Why we did practicals yesterday? Because Sri Lakshmi is going for SSB interview on 27th of December. So I thought we'll do some practical. Without practicals, you can't learn GTO. GTO practicals, outdoor things has to be learned on ground. That's the reason I called you people. Those who are interested can come. Anyway, those who have attended, at least I can assure that, whatever GTO tasks which you get in any of the board, whether it is Allahabad, Bangalore, Mysore, Coimbatore, Visakhapatnam, Kolkata, Dehradun, Varanasi, Mysore, wherever you go, I'm sure you guys will be able to make it, because that's enough. That's enough. You don't have to do n number of times. It's not about doing n number of times. It's about understanding the concept. So you have understood the concept, that I'm sure, and how you perform the matters. Okay, which I have already told you. So guys, let's move on. I haven't started it. First day. Let's start with the first day. First day, it can be 100 people coming, it can be 200 people coming, it can be 300 people coming. It depends upon board's capacity. Okay, so assume if 100 candidates have come, you guys will have to undergo 2 tests on the first day. Okay, that is OIR. What is the full form of OIR?
Officer Intelligent Rating Test.
Writing. Who is this?
Sir, I'm Fasil.
Okay. Anyone else? Any other full form suggestions? Office Intelligence. Officer Intelligence. Anyone else? Anyone else? Lal? Lal is my favorite for the day. Lal?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm searching my mic button. Okay.
Okay, I thought you were searching in the Google.
No, no, no. No cheating. No more guess, sir. Enough for day.
No. You have to give a guess. You are my favorite for the day. So anything or the other, you will be the first person to be asked. I'm waiting. Waiting. Fast, fast.
No, sir. Not into guess.
Huh?
Any officer?
Any officer. Which NCC were you?
I
Which
was
unit?
army. 15 Kerala Battalion Army.
Army.
Uh,
15th Kerala Battalion Army.
yeah.
Okay. And 15 Kerala is from?
Changanasheri. Kottayam.
Okay. Binish Thomas. Do you know Binish Thomas? You don't know
Binish
Binish Thomas?
Thomas.
Okay, anyway,
Yes.
fine. Leave. So let's start. You're right, Vijay. So you're right, Vijay means Lal. What is the full form?
Office Intelligence.
Office Intelligence. He corrected that after that. Go and check the chat box. Okay. So you will have 2 types of OER questions, verbal and non-verbal. Depending upon the board, it will be like either 50 questions in 25 minutes or 60 questions in 30 minutes. Every question you will have 30 seconds to Right. Okay. Verbal and non-verbal, do I have to explain? Anybody? Verbal and non-verbal types of OER. Anyway, I have shared the PDF in the group. People have started giving the answers. Is it tough for you people? Anybody finding those IQ questions as tough? What is this? Okay, Rajat, you want me to explain verbal and non-verbal? Verbal is anything which is like alphanumeric types. Non-verbals are those like pictures. Picture types of questions. You would have seen certain questions having pictures, right? So depending upon the board, it can be a mixed one, it can be a different types. So irrespective, you should be able to solve a question in 30 seconds. Is this clear? OIR clear? And guys, let me tell you, please practice OIR. Many guys goof up in this OIR. Okay. Let me tell you, if you practice, your IQ will improve. So sit and practice every day, morning and evening. Just do one set. Through practice, you will improve. I'm telling you, you will improve. That's the reason I have given you the questionnaire. You have to do it with time. Okay, 60 questions in 30 minutes. I've already told Sri Lakshmi and Aniket. There were 4 people, right, Sri Lakshmi, who had received the call letters. Anyway, those who are serious, please do it. No, don't do it for me. Do it for yourself.
Sir, is it an OMR sheet?
Sorry?
The verbal and non-verbal is an OMR?
No, it will be answer key will be there. Answer will be there underneath. You have to tick. You have seen the PDF which I have given. It's almost somewhat like that. Okay. Clear about OIR?
So in the PDF, we have seen that there will be 2 answers in one question. So how will be answering on that?
There will be tricky questions like that which will have 2 answers, which it is to confuse you key which one is correct. So there will be 2 answers, which is sometimes an error, but sometimes given like that also. But the one who has set knows which is the answer. Sometimes both will be the answers. Okay. So you don't worry. It is actually to confuse you and you will waste time sitting and thinking.
Sir, could you repeat? I just missed it.
Now, what I said is when you will think like certain vocabulary questions, meanings will be almost the same. You are asking that type of questions, right? Where in which the answer you will feel which is correct.
No, so the answers will be 2. The option will be like 1 and 2 will be the answer.
Can you just
From the
tell one
option.
question like that? Can you just tell one question like that? Or just put that question in the group. Just put that question in the group, okay? In the second group, serious group, okay? You're there? Your video is stuck. You're facing some network issue, or I'm facing network issue. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, fine. So I think Sri Lakshmi, put that question in the group, okay? OIR, is it clear to everyone? Anybody who has not understood OIR? Is there anyone who has not started doing OIR? Guys, I'm asking you. Acha, you have not started. So, acha, you have started this session first time, na? Lal, there is a PDF which I have shared in the group. Please reshare that. Somebody, please, Sri Lakshmi, just reshare that. Alina, what did you say? Me? You didn't understand? Anybody who has not understood the OIR? Anybody who has not understood OIR? Okay, everyone has understood, right? Now I'll tell you some tips for OIR. What happens? I'm not added in the group. Okay. Sri Lakshmi, please add Alina to the group. Now let me tell you, I'm going to share a small tip. It's not a tip. It's an easy way of doing it. These questions are designed in such a manner. It is 4 types of questions. In this 60 questions or 50 questions, which will be given to you, it is designed in such a manner that it is divided into 4 groups. One is easy group. One is a bit tough. Fourth is a bit more tougher. And the last group is toughest. So if you see, if you divide the entire questions into 4 parts, so it is literally to test your level of IQ. So if you spend too much time on a question, and these questions are jumbled up, it is not like 1/4 easy questions together, tough questions together. It's not like that. It's jumbled. So if you think you are not able to get the answer immediately after reading the question, when you read the question immediately, if you are getting, well and good. If you think more than 5 seconds you are taking to solve, move to the next question. 5 to 10 seconds, if you are not able to solve, just move to the next question. Got my point? Otherwise, what will happen is you will not be able to reach towards, maybe last 5 questions may be easy. If you waste time in the beginning, those 5 questions which is there towards the end, you will miss out. So don't waste time more than 5 to 10 or 15 seconds on a question. Got my point? This is an important thing which you should keep in mind while writing OIR, while solving OIR questions. After OIR questions, after OIR test, you will get a break. You will come back, sit in the hall. Anybody feeling sleepy? Huh?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. After that, PPDT. Now, Sri Lakshmi was asking me, can we do a PPDT? Now, I haven't switched on the... Tomorrow we'll do one test on PPDT and TAT. We'll do a full procedure of psychology tomorrow, okay? I'll explain today what is PPDT. Anyone who doesn't know what is PP and DT? Very correct, Vijay. Okay. Now, what is picture perception and descriptive test? You all will be sitting in an auditorium, in a hall. There will be a screen ahead, wherein which he will show a picture. That picture will not be a colorful picture. It may be just a drawing. Okay. Upon seeing that drawing, you will have to write a story. And that story, what you should write is what has come into your mind when seeing that picture. Got my point? When you see that picture, when you see that drawing on the screen, what has come into your mind is what you should write. Got my point? You should
Yes,
give a
sir.
past. You should give a past for the story. You should give a present scenario, present tense for the story, and a future for the story. When you're writing the story, you should give a past, present, and the future. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Very important point here is stories will be a bit of, when you see the stories, it can be it can be anything. It can be anything. It is actually trying to bring your past. When you see the story, you will write a story which is from your past, something of your past. So here, whatever is coming into your mind. For example, if there is a knife on the table, if there is a knife on the table, and a man is standing adjacent to the table, I'm just giving you a dramatical picture, okay? A knife is there, a man is there, and you are seeing a man lying on the floor. Can you guys just tell me in 2-3 sentences what has come into your mind? Chat box. There's a knife on the table. There's a man lying on the ground. There's a man standing. What has come into your mind? Quickly, fast, fast. Chat box. Fast, fast. Chat box. I don't want a full story. I just want 1-2 sentences. What has come into your mind? Make it fast. Make it fast. I should get 17 responses. I'm waiting for you guys. Come on. I should get 17 responses. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Eh? No, 6 only. Where are the other guys? I hope the question is clear. Why only 6 response? If you're not responding, guys, there is no point you guys sitting here, okay? I told you, mine is not a lecture class. Mine is an interactive session, which I always do. I'm waiting for everyone's response. What is my question? I asked you. I am giving you an example story. I'm giving you a, I couldn't show it. My laptop is also dead. So I'll show this. You just imagine. I just given you a picture to imagine. There is a knife on the table. There's a man lying on the ground, and there's a man adjacent. You don't write essay. I just want 1-2 sentences. Whatever is coming into your mind, that's what I just want you guys to write. I just got only 6 response. Am I right? Only 6 response I've got, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 response only. What are the other guys doing? Are you typing or not? Are you people interested or not? You people have come for this. What have you come here for? Why? I'm waiting for your reply. Don't waste time of others. If 6 people can put up the reply, just 1 sentence I'm asking. Have you people understood or not my question? Is there anyone who has not understood the question? If we go like this, we will not move ahead, okay? Who have not yet answered? No, sir, it's clear. Okay, Anna asked. I'm asking why others have not yet replied. Do you want me to call your names who have not come into the scene? Sneha, Aparna, is stuck with his clothes on the table. The other one is trying to help him to cut with a knife. Aparna. Aparna, where are you from?
Sir,
Where are you
I'm from
from?
Wayanad.
Which college?
NMSM Government College, Calcutta.
What are you studying?
I'm a third year BCom student.
Who else is pending? Anyone else pending? Okay, guys, you see there are a lot of varieties of answers. Now, can you guys come to a common conclusion? Can I get a common story from you people between yourself? All of
Yes,
you,
sir, the
unmute yourself.
mostly typed answers are like a murder type or a suicide attempt.
All of you, unmute yourself. I want a common conclusion. You guys have got 5 minutes to discuss between yourself. All of you unmute and discuss between yourself, please. When one person is talking, other person will not talk. Start.
Sir, guys, I think man is lying. Of course, there is the chance of injury of him. So other person is standing inside near by him. So I think he is injured, and other man is thinking to rescue him to bring him to hospital.
So we have to say the past situation also. So we can come into a conclusion that the one might have attempt for suicide, or we can come to conclusion it into a murder. So what we go for?
I think the same, like committed suicide. That's what I think also.
Yeah.
So how the man we have to tell how the man arranged the vehicle to the hospital, and how the person, what the condition of the person, and the and how he managed, what's the condition of the patient also.
So we can take it as a positive way with the knife. Most of them are choosing the negative side of the knife, that bleeding or something like that. If we do it in a positive way, it will be a great answer. Like what I have just explained is that might be the man who is trying to go somewhere or take something else might be stuck or tagged with his clothes, like cloth like dhoti or something else would be wrapped in that table stand. But the other standing on the other side might be trying to help it, or it might be a tight knot. So why can't we do it as a positive way?
We have to come into the positive way, but we have to just analyze the problem and need to find a common solution or the solution for the problem. So what if we use a knife and use the knife as a mean to the unconscious person and lying on the floor and taking that person to a hospital?
So first we have to fix this man is injured or not.
Yes,
I think he's unconscious. That's what I think.
I do agree with his statement.
Yeah. So we can conclude he's injured, right?
Yes.
So injured and unconscious, right?
But that has it not mentioned in that, right? Whether he is unconscious or whether a knife has been used or like
One
that.
man is sleeping
So
in
we
a floor. lying in the floor, we can assume that the person is unconscious or not able to do or not able to stand. So let's make the person as a unconscious man, and let's move to the action of the story.
Yeah,
Okay.
sir didn't mention about any blood stains or anything like that. So I think it's maybe unconscious.
So
So
the
there's a knife near him, so there's a chance to injure, right?
But it is not mentioned that the blood has some stains or that, and the man is still lying. He is not like injured or something else. He can be just a like when we walk, if we fell down, that will lie in the ground. It might be
so,
like that also.
so friends, we are assuming that the person is most of the people are saying that the person is injured or feeling unconscious. So we have to make the second person to do the action. So the person who are lying on the floor is carried by the second person, and we put him to the hospital nearby, and in the car of the second person, and he reached the hospital with the lying or unconscious man, and later he took the patient, took the lying unconscious man to the emergency ward, and the doctor said that he is okay, and it will take 24 hours to get into the normal mode, because the person who was unconscious felt nervous on that time. That's why he felt unconscious. And
Okay, guys, time up, time up. Can somebody give the final conclusion story?
Sir, if I may, sir. Sir,
Anybody?
sir, if I may.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, by seeing this scenario, it's mostly led to a murder situation. Like we have only saw just the two people here, and nobody said about if a third person would come here, or we don't know anything about just the story. It's just a person lying there, a knife here, and a second person standing. So mostly all of the people, it's not about how we think it positively or in the negative side. It's about how we could make a, a quite good story. Like what would be the best scenario if we see such a condition. So I think one of the best stories that we could come up with, that one of the things that people would a little bit confessed about the story would be like it's like a murder. That's the only thing that we could get out of that, sir.
Okay, everyone agrees with him?
So murder. Okay, so we have to say the future of the story, right? So
No, wait,
can
wait. Who is this? Lal.
possible.
Fasil. Okay, now when I told you, one of you, to give a conclusion, that's it. That's it. That means it is over.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I gave enough time for you people to discuss amongst yourself to come to a common conclusion.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this is a small example of how PP&DT is conducted. Okay. There will be a picture shown. You guys will write your story, and you will narrate that story in front of your group. Maybe the group size may be 15 to 20. You will narrate that story in the group. Then that paper will be taken from you. You will be given time of 5 to 10 minutes to discuss amongst yourself to come to a common conclusion. You see, when I told you to write 2, 3 sentences, you could see variety of answers, right? It is obvious. It is obvious because everybody's perception is different. What was the story? What was the picture? A person, there's a knife on the table, there's a person lying down, and there's a person standing. And few said murder, few said this, few said that. It's okay. Everyone's perception is different. That cannot be changed. So you all have written one story. Second important is discussion. There are 15 guys in this group, correct? How many of you have taken part in this discussion? Can you just please tell your names one by one? Or can you just raise your hands, please? In that there is a message. You know how to raise a hand in the Zoom? Yes. So that I can see who all have taken part. Come on, guys. To raise your hands also, you need this much time. Or is it the delay that is happening? Is it the delay that is happening? My question to others who have not taken part. Why you guys didn't take part in the discussion? Only 6 people have taken part in the discussion. Why did others didn't take? Why didn't you people take part? Hmm?
Sir, I was in a slight confusion that at first we raise a statement, right?
Who is this? Okay, Vijay. Tell me, Vijay.
Sir, at first we raised a statement, right? So after that, we can change our statement, or we should stick on with what we have.
What did I tell? First, I told you guys to write down, correct? Now you
Yes,
have written. That has been submitted.
yes, sir.
Now, what is the second part? I told you guys to discuss.
Yes, sir.
Now, and what did I tell you to discuss? To come to a common conclusion.
Yes, sir.
Again, I'm repeating. I have told you guys to discuss amongst yourself and come to a common conclusion. At the end of your discussion, I want to listen to one story. Is this clear? Is the statement clear to you people? First
Yes.
is writing your own story, your own perception, your own, what has come to your mind, you have written and you have submitted. That is gone. Second is, I have told you guys have seen what you all have written. You all have written, 15 people have written 15 different things, something or the other. When I told you people to discuss and come to a common conclusion, what do I want from you people? I want you people to discuss amongst yourself, come to a common conclusion. In this, I am observing few things which you don't have to bother. I'm looking whether you are taking part, whether you are, arguing or not, whether you guys are giving some valuable content, are you guys supporting, and are you guys cooperating each other to get into a common conclusion, or you guys are fighting. So all these things are looked upon. It is very difficult to come to a common conclusion, I know, but these things are looked upon in yours. Few people telling murder, other telling this, that, it's okay, fine. But here I want a common story. So you guys have to cooperate amongst yourself and come to a common conclusion. Understood? So Rajat, your question, sorry, Vijay, your question was, I have written something, can I change my opinion?
Yes, sir.
Now you tell me, did I answer your question?
Yes, sir. I got it, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Fine, excellent, good. This is all about PP and DT. Let me tell you guys, you keep quiet, you are out of the task. And if you are speaking rubbish, then also you are out. What is the point? I'm again telling what is the point which I want. I want you guys to come to a conclusion. So when 10 people are talking, you will understand majority talking something. Okay, fine. I'll give you an example. You have written murder. The man standing has killed the person on the ground. Fine. That if this is what you have written, but when you are doing the discussion, you have found that majority are talking something else. if you start sticking on to your point, which is against the majority, but if you have a valid reason for getting your point, for example, who was the one who has written that was stuck in the clothes and just to help that person tear that clothes, the knife was used, which was something out of the box. Everybody thought of murder because knife, you see, you think about murder. It need not be, knife you can use for cutting vegetables, for tearing this type of clothes, anything. Correct? It has got other side also, not only. So it was intentional of me giving that scenario, which I knew that majority will write the same, and as expected, you all have written murder, this, that, falana, dhimkana, but only one has written out of the box about uh, tearing the clothes or stuck in the clothes or something. So now I know what is coming into your mind. So what is correct and what is wrong, right? There is nothing right, there is nothing wrong. It's all your perception. Your mind is inclined towards something. So in that inclination, whether it is whether your mind is negative, how much negative it is, and all will be assessed tomorrow in the psychological test. But here, how much you are participating, how much you are cooperating, how much you are confident, and a few things are checked. So if you keep quiet, you're out. If you talk nonsense, you're out. If you're just talking for the namesake, all these things assessors can catch. So when you're discussing in the PP and DT, points to remember is you should take part. You should talk, but don't talk nonsense. Okay? Talk to the point, give others opportunity to talk, and it is a discussion happening. So take part in the discussion. And when he's telling you to give the conclusion, somebody stand up and give a conclusion. Somebody stand up and give the can you sum up or give a conclusion? Just stand up. Just stand up. You don't have to ask the group, shall I? Nobody will give you permission. Just stand up and give the conclusion. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anybody, any doubt regarding PP and DT?
So the evaluation will be based on how cooperative you are among the group.
No, you forget the evaluation part. Uh, I told you what you need to do. If you are looking into the assessor's mind, what assessor is doing, you will not be able to perform. What you need to do, I have told you. You don't have to look into what assessor will be doing. What you should do, I have told. Clear about that? What you need to do, are you clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Any doubt regarding PP and DT? OIR?
The person who is sending the story or giving the conclusion. So what if the person is changing the story? If I am the person who is concluding, so what if I stick into my own story and not giving the points of what my group gave? So what if I give because now there will be again a problem of that you are not giving the same point which I've given in group, or will be there again a discussion?
Now, fine. This is a very valid point which Sri Lakshmi has asked. If the one who is finally summing up or giving the conclusion tells a different story from what we have discussed, what if situation happens like that is what you are asking. Now, when the assessor, psychologist, all three will be there. When the assessor is asking somebody Can somebody sum up? Mostly what happens is people are reluctant to stand up. People are like, that needs to stand up and give a conclusion requires a bit of confidence, needs a bit of guts, which many will not have. So it shows your initiativeness, it shows your there are certain qualities which is looked up. So when he's asking you that, when he's asking the group, if you ask amongst you people, shall I stand up and give, nobody will give you permission. Do you think anyone will give you the permission? So just stand up and give. Just stand up and give the conclusion. When you're giving the conclusion, sir, as the majority has said, uh, a person is lying down, and here if you see, Aparna, who was the one who has written clothes stuck?
Sir, it's me, Aparna.
Aparna, correct? So now Aparna is the only person who has written something out of the box. Majority has written, lying down was murder, this, that, correct? Majority was that. So now Aparna, even though Aparna tried to object, let's bring something positive, negative, or whatever you were telling. Now here, my point is what? I want a common conclusion. Whether it's a murder or whether it's a, whatever, I want a common conclusion. So you guys have to decide now what to conclude. It's in your hands. So here, people arguing, people might be shouting, people will be keeping quiet. You have seen many people are keeping quiet. Uh, discussions are happening. When finally I said enough, somebody stand up and give. So who gave? Fasil gave, right? Who gave the conclusion? No, Rajat gave the conclusion. So when he says give, somebody gives conclusion, you don't think, just stand up and give. Now Sri Lakshmi asked whether he gives a different story, because by your conclusion, by your discussion, most of them have telling about murder, right? It is somewhat related to murder, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Murder or stabbing or something like that. Fine, it's okay, because most of you are inclined towards murder. That shows most of you are inclined towards murder, or you have seen such things in your past, or you are used to such type of things. That is the reason you have, the first thing came into your mind was murder. But if people like Aparna or other people who have been telling about something different, then there comes another group. Then who is having majority, that is a story which should be coming as a conclusion. So it doesn't matter who gives, it doesn't matter what story he is concluding, but finally he has stood up, shows he has got something. And so that's what, so don't worry, Sri Lakshmi, don't worry about whether he is telling the correct story or not. The assessor knows, psychologist and the GTO and everyone sitting there knows it. So my only suggestion to you people is take part in the conversation, take part in the discussion. Don't argue. Don't go for arguments, and don't make it a don't take it too personally. If you think majority is telling something, uh, if you think what you said is something different, fine, it's okay. Okay, clear?
Sir, I guess that both the stories will be valued, right, sir?
100%. What you've written will be valued.
Thank you, sir.
Your return will be valued. It is taken when you've given the story to him. They are valuing it. They are looking into it. What you have written. That is a different type of assessment. your GD, your discussion, what's happening, your discussion for the story is a different assessment. Now you don't have to worry what assessment they are doing, but what you have to do, what I have told. Keep eye to eye contact, guys. Okay, when you're talking, have a good voice when you talk. Don't yell, but have a good loud voice. Okay, have a left to right, eye to eye contact. Okay, and don't be that only person talking. Just give others also a chance to talk. Got it? Any other doubts?
So in this picture you given, the story which we made is a murder, but the action from the murder is still not decided. So what
Correct.
if
I didn't tell any blood stain. I didn't give any. I just said one person lying on the ground. There's a knife on the table, and there is a man standing. So what I said, there is no right and wrong. Correct. Okay. What comes to your mind is what you will write. So inclination towards that will come in the story. So don't worry about PP and DT is not assessing the entire thing. There is only like TAT when when you write the thematic appreciation test tomorrow in psychology, your entire mind will come out. Your entire history, geography, biology will come out in WAT, in TAT, in SRT. He will the psychologist will be able to do your postmortem of your mind. So, but today the entire thing will not happen. Today your few things are assessed. As I said, in the story which you have written, of course it contains value. As Vijay has asked, there is some marks in that, and your discussion has got certain marks. Don't worry about how much marks, and only forget everything. It's about certain things are checked in your personality. Okay, clear about PP and DT?
Yes, sir.
Now these are the two tests which happens on the first day, screening day. Now, based on these two tests, there will be there's a minimum marks required for a person, for a candidate to clear the screening. If you have that, you will clear. If not, then you will not clear the screening, you will be out. Those who clear the screening will move ahead for the next 4 days. Next 4 days is psychologist, entire day. Second day will be full psychologist. Third and fourth is GTO. Third and fourth morning is GTO. Third and fourth evening is interviewing officer. And fifth day is your final conference. So is the first day clear? You got a gist about how OIR and PPDT is done? PPNDT clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. For now, it's understood. If you have any doubt, we'll let you know, sir.
Please. You can please put it in the second group, okay?
Yes, sir.
What's the time? 11:30. I think it's too much. We started at 10:15, right? Too much gyan is dangerous. Too much gyan is dangerous. So let's wind up by one last topic. We'll have a group discussion now. Topic is demonetization. According to you guys, is it good or was it bad? Start. Your time starts now.
Demonetization help for decrease the rate of corruption which held in or with the black money, and so the sudden decision of PM makes them to stop or makes them in a confused manner. Like if we say the money is changing in midnight, so the black money will go down the earth. So this help the demonetization helps for this, and
Okay.
Demonetization aimed at protecting our economy, but I think, sir, it has not been protecting our economy. That because as we had seen in recent times, our rupee has gone down.
Okay.
Sir, everything till date on the brighter side, I think it has made a great impact on our society. Like most of the crimes, like for a couple of years, it has stopped, like money laundering and like fake notes and such. But on the other side, like most of the poor people have been really desperate on late taking their money. Like they've been doing what so much they could do, and they were depositing and they were keeping money. And while they were when they were went to while doing changing their notes, it was a little bit harsh on them. Like they were completely ignored. And like if we could see the biggest sharks in this complete society, they have completely used their black money in changing into another business. Like I hope, sir, as I am not putting blame on somebody, like Mukesh Ambani, I think is one of the biggest examples that we could put forward. Like Geo is nobody would just completely give away phone and SIM card for free. So demonetization in India was like it has both bright and false parts in itself. So, but until till now, I don't see much of a bright side here.
As Ranjit said, the huge money which held in the hands of big people around the society, they find it difficult to change the money in a short period of time, and as well as coming to the side of poor people, they also find the difficulty to change the money into a new currency that the government has put forward, or
Hey guys, what is my what was the topic?
Demonstration.
What is my topic, Rajat? What is the topic that I've given you?
Demonetization, is it good or bad?
Correct. Now, you all are talking about demonetization. My topic is, according to you, whether demonetization is good or bad. Now, why are you talking both the things? According to you, is it good or bad was the topic. Now, why are you people talking both the things? In the sense,
Sir,
if you have, if you said it is good, then talk about good. If you think it is bad, you talk about it is bad. Now,
sir,
you guys have not even not even having 1/10 of the knowledge. I'm feel like you guys have not read. Hmm? You need to read a lot. That's the reason I was telling first day onwards, read newspapers. Yesterday I didn't see any videos coming in the group. I told you a 3-minute video should come. How many of you posted yesterday video? Hmm? You're doing for me or you're doing for yourself? If you don't have knowledge, you will not be able to talk. Only if you have knowledge, you will be having confidence to talk. Otherwise, what will happen is you will talk one sentence and then you will keep quiet. Here, everybody is keeping quiet because you don't know what to talk, or you are, having shyness inside you, or you're thinking, if I talk, will it be wrong? What will others think? This is what you're thinking. If you have knowledge, you will talk. With statistics, you will talk. So please pull up your socks. I'll be doing GD tomorrow also. Topic I will not tell you. I want everybody to participate in the GD. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So all the 15, I don't want anybody keeping quiet. And before you guys sleep today, put your topic for the day in the group. And time is 11:30. What's the time? 11:38. I am giving you guys time of 15 minutes. Sharp 12 o'clock. I want all the videos to be uploaded. According to you, demonetization, is it good or bad? If you are saying it's good, you talk about talk about the good part of it. 3 minutes, you will talk. And I want the video. Everybody, same video. Video will be uploaded sharp 0000. Nothing beyond that. All 14 videos should be there. Is it clear?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Who was there in the hospital? Fine. I know you won't be able to do the video. Fine. All other 13 should put the video in the group. Is it clear? According to you, what demonetization, is it good or bad? That is what the question is. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So tomorrow we will do the entire psychology, WAT, TAT, SRT, and SDT. You can do it pure. Okay. We will do SRT. We will do WAT. We will do TAT, and we will do SRT. Okay. So I hope today's session was of some use. Was it helpful to you all? Okay, fine. I hope it was helpful. Do this 15 minutes you got, and 0000 the video should be uploaded. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Anything else you would like to ask me?
Sir, can you check the PIQ which I sent and just corrected whether I've made any
Yeah, I
mistake or
need to explain that PIQ form also, right? I have not explained. There were few people who were asking me, sir, what is this? What is that? So I said centrally, yeah, good question, selection. We will do that tomorrow. Why? Because now it's 11:45. It will take another. We'll explain tomorrow PIQ. Okay, and each one of your PIQs, I have gone through few. I'll let you know if anything to be done, corrected. I'll tell you all tomorrow. Okay. If I have not given you the feedback about PIQ, please ask me. Please individually ask me the PIQ. Anything, whether it's correct, because your PIQ is something which will be there in front of interviewing officer and psychologist also. GTO doesn't require that. So interviewing officer makes a pen, will read that before you come for the interview. Based on that, he will be framing the questions. Okay. So it's very important to, because PIQ is everything. If you can speak about, that's what I said. If you know about yourself, your state, the place you come from, and where you are, most of the questions will be. I'll tell you. I will do a interview also, mock interview also. Okay, don't worry. So let's do that tomorrow. Okay. Anything else you want to ask apart from this? That's it. We are done for the day. Shall we wind up? Good, Lal. So you were writing that till now. You didn't take part. That's the reason you didn't take part in the group discussion. Huh? Lal?
So I actually listened to everybody that the way you're speaking and the presentation. I written another story, but many of them are talking about murder. So this is my first class, so I don't know how to speak or how to manage these all things. So from tomorrow onwards, I will start my career.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now show me that 100 times what you have written. Let me see. No, very good. Nice. Good. Okay, fine. So, shall we wind up?
Yes, sir.
How many of you are really motivated? Huh? Josh is high or low?
Yes, sir. Hi, sir.
Hi, sir.
I don't feel like. Seems like you are all sleepy, half sleepy. High?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, don't worry. I'll not make you do push-ups now. Anyway, good. No, I really appreciate you people because I was just testing 10 o'clock when the power came. I was thinking nobody will be there, but good. At least 14 interested people are there. Good. Appreciate that. This is a long journey, guys. And those who have started, at least those who got some time to prepare, you guys can. It's not that Sri Lakshmi is thinking now I don't have time. SSB is all about whether it's in you or not. If you're having those things, qualities, traits in you, you will clear. I went for my first SSB after my 10+2, and I cleared that SSB, but I couldn't get into the All India merit list. Technical entry scheme, +2 technical entry scheme. I cleared the SSB. I didn't know anything about it. I just went along with my friend and I cleared that. After that, I became All India Base Cadet, came back from RDC, went to Army SSB at Allahabad. I couldn't clear that. I went for CDS. I cleared CDS exam. I went for Air Force SSB. I cleared my PABT, but I didn't clear the 5th day. See, after coming back from IEP. My 4th SSB is the Navy SSB. The one which I cleared. So, how come? How come that happened? I did a self-analysis of myself. And then I went for my 4th SSB. One thing is, you shouldn't give up. That I will not give up till my last breath or my last attempt. That is one thing required. Second is self-analysis of how or what made you wrong, or what was those things which you were lacking. Got my point? So first SSB cleared, second SSB after becoming All India Best Cadet, third SSB coming back from YEP. So maybe I was overconfident. So that might be the reason why I went in the same mindset of how I went for the first SSB. First SSB, I was very cool. I didn't know anything. So I thought, let me be like that. And I went for the 4th SSB and I cleared it. That is what I'm telling. You should never give up. Okay, that is one good attitude which is required. So 14 people who are there in this group, I really appreciate. I didn't expect 10 o'clock people turning up, but we could cover only one part. We have got a lot of things to cover. We'll do it one by one. So I hope at least today's session was of some use. Write down those points which have struck your mind. There are some points which I've said, what to keep in mind while writing OIR, while doing the PP and DT, when you're discussing what to, what not to, and then when you are told somebody to stand up and give, just stand up and give. Okay. So clear about it? Shall we wind up?
Yes,
Shall we
sir.
wind up? Okay. Chalo then, take care. See you all tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
not added in the
Good
group.
night.
Those who are not added in the group, Sri Lakshmi is the admin. You can tell Sri Lakshmi to add you. Okay. Chal then, take care, guys. Good night.